Alright guys, here we go. What I'm going to show you a little bit about today is how to use Khan Academy and look at some different things within Khan Academy. So the first thing you need to do is you do not want to go on the app for this if you do use the app, just so I can show you how to use it through the browser. So if you're on the iPads, you should be on Google Chrome browser and just go to www.khanacademy.com.org, excuse me. Okay, and just make sure that's all you have, and then go to that page. And then you should show up with a page like this. If it does ask you to go into the app, don't go into the app. Next thing you do want to do then is sign in, and all your usernames should be set up, and you should be used to doing this already. If you're not, just go over and sign in. You do that by clicking sign in here, and I'm going to use and pick on Tegan Ayers since that's the first one I saw. So I type in the username, and then I put in the password, and then I'll log right in there to Khan Academy. And you should pop up with a page very similar to this. On this page, what you want to look at is up here in the upper left-hand corner. You'll see it's called Subjects. Under Subjects, you'll see Math by Grade. Don't go to Math by Subject, go to Math by Grade, and click on 6th grade since you guys are in 6th grade. If you'll look here, a lot of the things, the big topics, ratios, arithmetic, negative numbers. The key thing that Mrs. Mullins would like you to work on right now is she would like for you to work on algebraic expressions, one-variable equations, dependent and independent variables. So if you look here, make sure you're on Explore, and you can go down to these topics and just continue to kind of just scroll down. And it looks like it's the end, but it's not. So you're going to scroll down until you start to see the different parts here where it says variables and expressions, introduction, equations, and inequalities. So what you would probably do is you would go to one-step equations. You can do that here. Here's one-step equations. Here's algebraic equations. Here's one-step addition and subtraction equations. Here's inequalities with variables. Here's dependent and independent variables. So if I were to go over here to, one-step equations, I would click on that, and you have all of these different things that are going to pop up. Okay, so if I have, one-step equations right over here, okay, I have all these videos, and if you look, if it's an arrow like this, it's a video. Okay, if you continue to scroll down, this is an article. Okay, it has that little piece of paper there. That's an article, and that kind of just goes through and gives you some examples. And then if you look over here at the side, a star represents practice problems. Okay. And I'll tell you the easiest way to get back to everything. And here you can do some practice problems, trying to figure out what does R equal. And if you were to actually try and solve this problem, you want to get R by itself and subtract 10 from each side. So if you subtract 10 from 10, you get 0. And you subtract 17 from 10, you get 7. 10 from 17, you get 7. So technically now you have R is equal to 7. So if I were to do that, hit 7 here and do check my answer, and that's right, because if you were to plug 7 in for R, 7 plus 10 is 17. Okay, so here you have all that. If you want to go back to 6th grade US, you can. These are some Common Core, some PA Core standards back here. And again, this is the main page you want to be on. If you look up here, it's all this up here, /math/CC 6th grade math. Has this Common Core stuff on it, and it can help you out here. So if whatever you're looking for, whatever Mr. Adams in Acceleration wants you to work on, whatever Mrs. Mullins wants you to work on, you can just go through and look at some of these different things here. It has the equations and inequalities, dependent and independent variables. So hope this helps you out. Again, Khan Academy is a great tool to use, especially to get some practice with these math concepts. Have a good one.